the Board of Trustees, who you've been introduced to here, and even those who were not able to make it this morning, together with management of the National Fund for the Disabled of Kenya, we welcome each and every one of you here this morning to Nairobi for the signing ceremony of the Big Grants program which NFDK has. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. Thank you that you've also brought rain that we've all been praying for, and God has heard our prayers. So welcome. And we also thank you because all of you have traveled far and wide to get here this morning. We want in particular to thank our brothers and sisters from Wajir, from Mandera, from Garissa, because we realize the challenges which are out there to travel. Poleni sana if any of you had any relatives in the accident that happened with the bus that was traveling to Garissa yesterday. We send our condolences if any of you have been affected in one way or another, maybe a relative, a family member. Our prayers and our thoughts are with all of you. So welcome once again. I take this opportunity this morning to give you a background of our flagship projects, because until recently, we as a fund were able to give out mobility aid kits and also tools of trade. But 10 years ago, to be precise, the government came in and has been supporting the fund greatly. And we are thankful for that, because through the annual grants that we get from the government, we are able as a fund to now give out bigger grants which involve construction of various facilities in institutions of learning or homes that cater to the disabled child or even adults. Within those 10 years, we have been able to, and you're part now of that big grants program. Within those 10 years, we've been able to construct, you have been able to construct, or other people, your colleagues in similar professions have been able to construct and complete 97 projects successfully. We are proud of that achievement because apart from one or two who have struggled, every project that we have assisted, the people have been able to construct whatever it is that they had requested for in they've actually constructed them very, very well, completed within the stipulated time, and have been able to keep to the budget and produced quality work. How has that happened? Through partnership and support. We as the National Fund, we visit various institutions where the requests have come from, and assessments are made both by members of the board together with the trustees, together with yourselves as head teachers, BOM members, PTA members. And from the assessments that we get, we're then able to pick the most deserving. And then from there, like you're coming today for the first tranche, come in for the first tranche, you do the first phase, and then our clerk of works, together with the Ministry of Education officials, Ministry of Works officials out there, and our board and our management, we assess the work so that if people are struggling, we're able to actually identify those issues they're facing and the problems and solve them as quickly as possible. And if anybody is going outside of that budget, we're also able to realize that quickly and bring everything back into line. So it's all teamwork from the beginning, from the time of the assessment to the time of commissioning the projects. I'm saying that because you will be going through that process. You've already gone through the assessment program, and now we will walk with you until your projects are complete. For this particular period, we received 83 applications, 83. And out of 83, yourselves 16 who are here were the ones who were selected because it was felt that your schools or the facilities that you have were the most needy and the most urgent in requiring assistance from ourselves. So congratulations to all of you. The funds that we're going to give out this morning, as I said earlier, are going to be given out in 3 tranches. First one, then the second one, and then the third. And as I said before, at each stage, we will be coming out there to assess the progress and also find out if there's any problems that you are experiencing. Some of you, it might be the first time that you're undertaking construction, and that's why we say that we give you maximum support in order to have a good quality building on completion. About a month ago, because now the projects are becoming many, so we normally divide ourselves into 2 teams. 1 month ago, we were able to commission 7 projects. We were in Narok County, we were in Nyandarua, we were in Uasin Gishu, we were in Nandi, we were in Embu, Kirinyaga, and also Makueni. Those were the ones that we were able to commission. Now, every one of those, as I said, and they're totaling 97 now, people marvel. They get surprised. You mean you've spent 2.5 million shillings in doing this project? And we say yes, because it's the commitment of the people that we work with that guarantees us that we're able to complete good projects within stipulated times. We've commissioned dining rooms, classroom blocks, many, boarding block, ablution blocks, depending on the need of that particular school. And therefore, just know that we are there. We've got others which are completed and waiting for us to go out into the field in Siaya, in Kitui, again in Makueni, Nakuru, Tharaka Nithi, Nairobi, and Murang'a. Within 10 years, we've been able to have a big grants project in every single county. Now we are going round 2. Pongezi kwa serikali yetu. We thank them so much, and we thank our patron, the President of the Republic of Kenya, because it's through the support that we also get that we are able to translate those funds into reality, into projects such as these. They marvel that we spend little money, yet it goes a long way. Many projects, as you know, even by the time they finish foundation level and start coming up, that budget is already finished. So you have a great deal to learn from. If you have other colleagues in other counties who have been given the big grants, who have completed the projects, get in touch with them, learn from them, and get guidance from them. Get guidance from our clerk of works. Get guidance from the county offices in the works department so that you can be assisted. Work together as a team, the head teacher, the BOM, and the PTA members, the community as well. Pull yourselves together so that you're able to consult and move forward in a good way. I don't think that there's very much to add onto this, but just to congratulate you all for being selected out of 83, out of 83, 16. So there has to be something exceptional about you guys. Give yourself a clap. In what they do, so committed. We travel far and wide, very rough roads. We don't use helicopters, we don't use planes, we use cars. And we travel very far. So, board, my colleagues, I thank you. I thank you so much for all that you do. I also want to thank our management team, those who do the day-to-day work. I thank you all. Many of you travel with us. Very difficult conditions, very difficult terrain, but God has always been faithful, and we're always able to come back home to our work and to our families safely. So thank you, management and staff. Without further ado, I want to wish you safe travels back home. We'll be coming. As I told you, this is the first phase. Second and third and the fourth. Remember, there's a fourth where you're going to commission. We're going to come and have a nice party and celebrate your successes. We'll be there, and we look forward to that day. So God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Travel back safely. And we hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you, and God bless you.